Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer/football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your future team's predictions. All right. Today's prediction video will be for Saturday, August 23. And I got for you guys a 3-game slate. Like always, we'll talk about the teams. I'll let you know if there's any injuries. We'll talk about the total, and then I'll give you my predictions. Now, I'm making this video before the games on Friday. So the only outcome I have for you guys is that Chelsea-West Ham game. I did say it was going to go over 2.5. It already went over 2.5, and I think it's not even halftime yet, or it probably just got halftime. I don't know, but I said Chelsea was going to win. It's not over yet, but they're winning 3-1. I did say West Ham was going to score a goal. They already scored a goal. So anyway you want to chop it, it was going to happen, and it happened. For Alaves versus Real Betis, I think that game just started. I think Real Betis is 1-0, but I did say Alaves just score a goal. Not there yet, but hey, it's not over. So yeah, let's get this prediction on the road. First, we have Levantes versus my Barcelona, baby. You already know we're going to destroy. Like, we should. Last time Barca was playing with 8 players or 9 players on the game prior, and I don't know why they didn't destroy. They only ended up winning 3-0, but hey, we got money on that one. We ended up winning, so can't complain. But I mean, it was literally not even halftime, and they already were playing with 9 players or 8 players. So I was expecting for them to just destroy. They should have, but they got a heart. We Barcelona fans, we have a heart, so I don't know. But this time we should destroy. Why not? Right? So yeah, Levante at home versus Barcelona. Now the money line is at plus 900 for Levante. That is insane. Then again, it's going against Barca. I totally understand it. Barcelona money line is at negative 430. That is crazy. But being such a Barca fan and knowing what's going to happen, I might just do it. Either that or I might put in a parlay. But for sure, I'm going to do Barca to win straight up. Or I might just do the team total points over. Because right now, the team total points are at 2.5 for Barca. You're going to tell me they're not going to score 3? They're going to score 3. Levante at 0.5, I would not risk it. I would not risk it for that type of biscuit. But team total or total points is at 3.5. I kind of want to do that. I feel like they'll pay you more for that one. Because I do feel like 4 goals will happen. But if 4 goals do happen, they're all going to be Barca. So might as well do the 2.5 for Barcelona. Injuries, Levante had 3 injured players. Barcelona got 2 injured players and 1 questionable. Lewandowski, they're saying that he might play in this one. It's kind of like his actual return date is tomorrow or Saturday. So I just don't know if he's starting off. He should. I just don't know if he will. But he should be able to play on Saturday. So we'll see what happens then. Now, as far as these two teams going head to head, Levante have tied once in their 5 most recent head to head. Barca have won the other 4. So now, and as far as Levante scoring a goal against Barca, they were able to do this actually 3 out of their 5 most recent head to head. So I'm not saying it can't happen. I know my Barca, they have a heart and they allow their opponents to at least score a goal, but will that happen this time? I wouldn't put my money on it. I would not put my money on it. And as far as Levante's, they got their most recent games was an L, but prior to that, their 4 games were all dubs. So, hey, kudos to them, right? But yeah, Barca to win straight up for sure. Maybe put in a parlay. And as far as points, I would go with team total points over 2.5 for Barca. All right, guys, on to the next game. We have Mallorca versus Celta Vigo. Mallorca at home, Celta Vigo on the road, obviously. Money line is at plus 215 for Mallorca. Celta Vigo at plus 148. I do feel that Celta Vigo could win this one. They're not that bad. I feel like they're a little bit better than Mallorca for sure. Injuries, Mallorca have 2 players with a red card and 2 injured players. Celta Vigo, 1 injured player and 4 questionable. Total sitting at 2 as far as total points. Team total sitting at 0.5 for Mallorca. Celta Vigo at 1.5. This one's going to be tough. Their 5 most recent head-to-head, it has gone over this total points 2 once out of their 5 most recent hits. So yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that, especially them not being all that great on their first game. They both got an L. So I don't know how I feel about it going over. I might do under, but I probably won't even touch this game, to be honest with you. And if I did, I would have to say Celta Vigo to win straight up, because I feel like they could win this one. But this could also be a tie. I would not be surprised if this ends up as a tie. Let's see. Have they tied? They've tied once in their 5 most recent head-to-head. So yeah, I don't know. It's the stats are just not there, right? Like, one thing that I can tell you guys for sure as far as betting, if it's not there, if it doesn't look good, don't force it. There's no need for it. There's so many games. So don't force it. If this looks trash, then throw it where it belongs. Don't touch it, right? But yeah. All right, on to the next game. We have Atletico Madrid versus Elche. Now, Atletico Madrid have done me dirty couple of times, actually a good number of times. I try to bet on them when I know that for sure they should win, right? And they end up screwing me over. So I don't know if I'm willing to put my money on them this time around. I want to, because I feel like they can win. They're going against a team that's coming from second division, right? And it's just, look at their first game. They didn't even get a dub. So it's like, and then of course against Espanyol. Do I really want to put my money on this? I don't know. I really don't know. I want to. I really want to. I don't know. Maybe I'll do total points under 2.5. I feel like maybe that's probably the best bet. The money line is at 430, negative 430 for Atletico Madrid. They are at home. They got that advantage. They could win. But I'm not risking 430 on them, especially how they came out their first game. Elche at plus 1,100. As far as total points, sitting at 2.5. Team total points sitting at 2.5 for Atletico Madrid. Elche at 0.5. Let's see, their 5 most recent games from Elche. Have they covered this 0.5? They've covered this 0.5, 5 out of their 5 most recent games. So yeah, it could happen. And as far as Atletico allowing their opponents to score, they've allowed their opponents to score 3 out of their 5 most recent, 3 out of their 5 most recent games. So yeah, maybe that would probably be it. But like I said, guys, I don't know about this game. I want to, but I don't know if I want to force anything too, right? But I'm literally stuck here with. I think the best bet here would be total points under 2.5. Between these two teams going head to head, it has only gone over once, right? So the other 4, it did not go over. So maybe that's just the best bet right there. Total points under 2.5. If I was to bet, I think that's the safest bet right there. Injuries, Atletico Madrid have 2 injured players. Elche only 1 questionable. So yeah, this one's going to be tough. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope the information I gave you was good enough for you guys to make the right picks. I hope you guys end up winning. But most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.